Jayco 23RBM, not to be confused with its big brother Whitehawk 23MRB, two similar but not identical floor plans here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. The Jayco is, in a sense, just the all thriller, no filler counterpart to the Whitehawk. Whitehawk is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, it has a lot of flash. Some people are going to say, I don't need all that. Bang! That's exactly where Jayco comes in. For someone just looking for a little more simple camper experience versus a loaded up pseudo glamping experience, that's where this guy comes in. Still a Jayco, still has the best in class warranty, 2-year bumper to hitch, and there is nobody with a better warranty, because despite what Brand X wants you to believe, there is nobody out there with a 3-year factory warranty. That is garbage. You need to look into that, and if you don't know what I mean, give us a call. So there's a lot of lightweights, and they're almost all good in some way. They're all really good in some way. So I want to hit on the things that make this different and outstanding within its class. If at any point you like what you see, if you appreciate the things you hear in this video, all I ask is you give us a call and allow us the opportunity to earn your business, you know. Without business, there can be no videos that you folks enjoy, and there is no such thing as being too far away from us. We do hitching, pieces, parts, financing, trades, and everything else in between. Put it on a truck. We have trucks for package deals. Doesn't matter. So, 4,885 pounds. And by the way, I leave you a link in the video description for you YouTubers. You're one click away from seeing the price, the links, the tank capacities, all that. All that is right there. You know, power awning, power tongue jack. In this class, you don't always get power tongue jacks. You'll get a lot of power awnings with LED lights like this has nowadays. It's just the power tongue jack doesn't seem to be across the board there yet. Jaycos are, you know, this is aluminum framed walls. We have plywood decked floor and roof. We have that better construction materials, which allows Jayco to have the double length warranty. They have the best in class warranty. The big window panels here, and all the windows in this open for ventilation, are nice, and you notice that they're very tinted. I actually have the lights on inside. You can barely see that thing. You have to have your nose pressed to, if you see nose prints on your windows, that's how you know you have nosy neighbors. Quite literally nosy neighbors. This is something that you see from a very limited number of brands, because it does cost $1 extra. It's an indicator. The slide out side baggage door. Every little thing you see in any RV costs money. Every time a manufacturer adds something to an RV, they're taking a risk that somebody will try to just buy the $1 cheaper thing out there. So they have to make sure it's a nice feature. That's why I like to point out fine details like this, because it is the fine details that separate the brands. This gives you easy access to the rear bench storage of this U-dinette. Otherwise, you have to basically tear apart the entire U-dinette to get there. Now it's not an issue. Now, there's also nice other little things, like the fact that your Jaycos have a key-alike system. This baggage door key is not the generic baggage door key that's been in this business for 49.5 years. It's this key matches your entry door key, your deadbolt, everything. One key system, which is just simpler and nicer. And these are riding on radials, which is a not a common thing in this class. You get a lot of bias ply tires in your more price-sensitive lightweights. You're also riding on the best suspension system I've seen ever in a small lightweight like this. Arguably, there's actually one other brand that I think does an extremely good job, and I'd call it a wash. But the EqualFlex rubber shock dampening suspension system, this is a tower, a little ultralight. I mean, why would you be getting a small camper that's light in weight? Because you want to tow it. Well, don't you want a suspension system that's made to help absorb those shocks and jolts and bumps going down the road? That's what this does. Black tank flush, outside shower, pretty normal things. Something that is not normal in this size, class, and price point is all LED lighting. Not just inside, outside too, and not just taillights, markers, everything. So, again, reliability, superior warranty, all that good stuff. 18 gallon per hour water heater. There's quite a few campers that use that, but it's not standard across the board. I do want to point out the fine details. Gas and electric fast recharge together for 18 gallons per hour. Now, your Jayco lightweights, like these Jayco, they come with a bracket you can mount on this thing right here from L&W Manufacturing. That's Lloyd and Wilbur Bontrager, who are, you know, the family behind Jayco RV. The cool thing here is if you choose to add a TV outside, if you are looking for a little bit more of an outdoor fun experience, it mounts right on there. And they are including this 2 foot by 4 foot picnic table with this standard. Now what's really cool is you look at this and you say, yeah, but on a Murphy bed model like this, I get these little side saddlebag storage pockets here. That is the one hiccup with the Murphy bed. But Jayco fixed that. As we step inside, I can show you what they did here. It's actually pretty cool. And the more I look at it, the more I kind of wish more brands were doing that. Right next to the entry door on these models, you have this big slot. And that's right where your picnic table can store. So you don't lose storage really for it. You just gain feature. Right when you walk in the door, boom! Check out the lighting package in this thing. Small trailers, especially price-focused trailers, do not have good lighting packages like this across the board. Lights and windows in the RV business, guys, are the two most expensive things on a build sheet. Total up the cost of all the lights and the wiring and the labor and everything, and it will actually rival the cost of like the chassis and the aluminum and everything. It's incredible because they have to be really good quality or else the vibrations going down the road would rattle them apart, you know. There's different color schemes available. I want to call this like Twilight or Meadow or some fluff name like that. It doesn't matter what it's called because the one we have in stock could look a little different. Though I do really like this one in a couples coach with that lighter color. It does open it up in here to be very nice and bright. And what's cool is this is actually some of the exact same like fabric patterns you can see throughout Jayco's family. They're very consistent that way. You'll see the same color patterns like in the Eagle fifth wheels and etc. And in this class you get pedestal tables. You don't get a freestanding table like this one. Somebody outside taking a shine tour already. This is nice. This is you can move this around. This can slide over. This can be island kitchen prep space. It can go outside for a second table, though I don't know why you'd ever need one. You know, it's really handy that way. Now, both sides of your side dinette benches are very easy to get to the storage because they include these handy little pull-out totes. These things are great, especially like if you have the grandkids come over. You can dedicate one of those to like little grandkid toys. Take the whole thing outside. If they spill the bubble juice, you just hose it out with your outside shower and go to town. Now, here's the advantage of a Murphy bed floor plan. It kind of does the same thing of a hybrid camper without the tent sides. This floor plan, this camper, has everything that a 30-foot long super slide travel trailer has, with the exception of the weight, the length, and the cost. I don't know anybody who is upset about saving money and having a reduced weight category. And enhanced towability because it is smaller. That's what's cool about this. You get all the same fixtures in a different arrangement. During the day, 2/3 of the time, most people would agree that you don't need a full front bedroom in a little couples coach like this. Most people. And that's why I carry more than one RV. This is a specialty product, but they're growing in popularity. Now, when you are ready to bed down, you don't really need the living room. So, this works. Now, for grandpas and grandmas, or moms and dads who the kids are about to leave the house, that folds down to like a 7-foot bed, by the way. So that can sleep big people. That's the U-dinette versus a traditional dinette. Folds into a bigger sleeper and gives you more storage, plus a wider slide. And when you are ready to bed down, it just couldn't be much simpler. I'm not left-handed. I only have my left hand to do this, and you can see how difficult this isn't, because I'm already done. That's all it takes to set up the Murphy beds in these Jaycos. They have a strut lift assist system to make setting up that bed simple and easy. And they have best-in-class bedding with a Simmons Beauty Sleep mattress. That's pretty cool. You're still sleeping on the exact same real mattress you get in any other Jayco. It's just flips up against the wall when you're not using it. Now, if you've noticed, you still have these nice wardrobes on each side for your hanging clothes. You still have utility drawers. You still got everything a normal bedroom has. Just less space, less weight, and less cost. Isn't that awesome? Now, let me flip us around here. This thing has just incredible amount of storage in a small space. It looks like we have added the TV to this one. If you do option in the TV and these J-feathers in this floor plan, you get this pivoting swivel mount right here. It just kind of disconnects. So it can face the dinette, it can face the bedroom, it can face whatever you want. Or you could always dismount that and free float it however you wanted to. But here, let me start opening stuff up. This thing has just incredible storage. Can't even grab stuff this morning. My hands are cold. Baby, it's cold outside. All right, there's more storage still, but that'll give you the idea. I mean, this is chock full of goodness. Oh my gosh. Now, little campers don't usually have good countertop prep space. And if you look, you've got dedicated chunks of counter space with appliance outlets nearby so that you can always run coffee makers, toasters, blenders, whatever. Doesn't matter. Margarita station, you know. And this big closet right when you come in the entry door. This is absolutely awesome. And these shelves are adjustable. So you see that that does have a hanging rod. You can adjust this however you want to. But the cool part is the storage isn't done yet. If you turn around here in the kitchen, you see that you have another utility drawer and a dedicated pantry space next to a full-size fridge. A lot of little campers get little fridges. Even with all the drawers open, you can still navigate through here. Obviously, it's a little tighter, and this is all it takes to fix that. But hey, you know, a nice foot flush stool and a fifth wheel radius shower in this little bugger, with both a power vent fan and a skylight. You know, an effective vanity and sink. But remember that this is, again, that simpler brother to the family. But it gets the job done, man. I mean, you've got great storage. You've got great living space. You've got a great bed. You've just got a smaller camper that costs less and weighs less. Sounds like a winner to me. So, maybe I'm biased. Give us a call. 800-250-650-196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.